like even family and stuff like that, that he tried it in a way that he tried to like discourage me so that I wouldn't go and do this testimony. I won't go and do this. But this is just put me more on fire. Like you're an imp, Satan, an idiot still, you're an idiot, you're an idiot. I walk by faith and not by sight. I'm legally blind. I put my faith in the Lord my God, and you know that's Jesus Christ.
And God tells me what I can't and can do. Friday night on the ride, never carried a stick like bamboo. Come natural rule, in a natural state like Cantu. Early morning rise, praise, shaku. Friday night, spread the gospel, that's Mark and Matthew. Back to Bible, squeeze, scripture sneeze, here I go at you. Separately, trying to get this dough, nothing like Banku. Child of God, rude boy, don't panic, damn it, demon boy just vanish.
What's up, my icy angels? Thank you so much for joining me today and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Zanif Carter, and if you're new here, thank you for joining me. And I would love if you can start by liking this video and definitely subscribe to my channel, because it's an S community, guys. That just helps us to stay generated and keep us as a family locked in. You already know, locked in.
Child. Anyway, so
today, guys, let me pull up the chair because, yeah. Here's the fit today. It's a Gymshark moment, a little Hollister moment, or was it Kitty Hicks? And a Yeezy moment and an Adidas moment. So this is the outfit of the day. It's like a skirt short. I don't know. But anyway, guys, let me explain what today's video is about. So, hi, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys, because your girl is going through it, okay? You know my life is completely a movie, and it's a sequel at this point, actually. It's not even a movie, but I've actually come to the point that I'm going to share my testimony with you guys. So I think I'm going to do that video, start with it by like tomorrow or the day after. Let's get my stats. But today's video is not about the testimony. Today's video is more or less like I'm going through a journey and I'm bringing you guys on this journey with me, basically. So at the moment, I'm doing a Daniel fast. I don't really like to talk about fasts that I do, however, I know that nothing can penetrate me, and it's also a way where it's like I'm not doing it for any glorification or anything like that. It's just that I like to share my testimony with people, and I feel like this is my testimony. So at the moment, I'm doing a Daniel fast. I started the fast. I was looking to start it at the start of this month, because obviously it's 28 days in February, 29 leap year, but 28 days, which would make perfect sense because it's 21 days. However, what I did do was I started the sunset till sunset, the partial fast. I did that one initially, and I done that for a week where I was still allowed to eat meat. I did go off of meat, like more or less like meat, but I did eat fish. So I was just eating like salmon, and that was like my go-to for the first week. The Daniel fast, what is it? Some of you may ask. So the Daniel fast, if you guys are familiar with the book of Daniel, with the prophet Daniel, he is a great reference for so many things. He specifically spoke a lot about spiritual stuff. So for example, he had something going on where he tried to like reserve himself from the flesh and just strengthen the spirit. So he needed revelation, basically. Some people do it for revelation, for insight, for detoxing. There's so many different reasons and benefits to fasting, and I'll get into that in maybe at the end of the video when I show you guys what it's kind of done for me and like what I learned from it and etc. I will do a more like thorough, in-depth about the fast type of thing, but this is just like a run through, and I'm going to show you a little bit about my day, what I eat, ratata, and etc. So anyway, he done the fast for 21 days, and when he got the revelation that he was looking for, which is why he done it, the angel said to him that from the first day that you started fasting, like the faith thing, the first day it was granted and it was done, basically. However, there's three heavens. We have the physical realm, you have the spiritual realm, and you have the Holy of Holies, which is where the Creator Yahweh dwells. So basically, the angel said to him, like, I was bringing you the revelation, I was bringing you basically the manifestation, the physical manifestation of it, but there's like principality, the prince of Persia, which is Satan. Like there's principalities and general demons and spirits and etc. that were like fighting basically in the second heaven, like in the spirit. So by him doing that, that was like reinforcing the strength to keep the angel moving for him, if that makes kind of sense. So that's kind of the rundown of what the Daniel fast is, and what you're allowed to eat basically is just raw foods. So like fruit and veg, basically. You're not supposed to have any like sugars, any caffeine. You're not supposed to have like any artificial stuff, any processed foods, no meat, no bread. Guys, no bread. That was really hard for me, honestly. Like, I've been going through it. Like, honestly, one thing as well that I would say, which is quite important, is that being in our generation, for me personally, I do social media marketing and fashion business. That's the course that I study at university. For all of you who kind of been on my journey, I did go to university before. However, I was studying law and psychology joint honors, and for me being the person that I am, like the spiritual faith that I have, I could not see God moving in those industries. Like I couldn't be a change. I couldn't be a vessel for him in those industries, because you kind of have to keep God out of it to do your job type of thing. So I just wanted to have more of an impact and kind of express my creativity and the gifts that I have been given by the Creator. Thank you so much, Lord. In a more beneficial way, really more impactful way. So yeah, because I do social media marketing, etc., and I do this and that, it's really, really hard to also like fast off social media. Like, it's actually quite difficult. You just generally have to like delete the app and just not be of the world, like absolutely like distance and decompartmentalize from that world. So it's been very hard, because obviously I do modeling and stuff like that as well, and this is kind of how I work as well. This is how I connect with people and network and etc. So I would say for us as well, it's not just food, it's also like the fleshly lusts. Like, all of this basically is to like deny the flesh and strengthen the spirit man. So for me personally, I've been on this journey. Like, I've started, I think the first time that I'd done the fast was around 2011, and it was a 30-day fast, like partial fast, 30 days, 6 till 6, or sunset till sunset, and then I went on to do then like another 45 days after that, and then I try to just do generally a fast like every week, once a week every month. So like the first week of every month I try to, but not religiously. Like, it's something that you are called to do. Like it's the scriptures that says, is this not the fast that I've called you for? And then it's like, there's fasts that you will do in vain type of thing, that he didn't call you to do, and he's not even watching it type of thing. So it really is a spiritual journey, and I'm here genuinely, especially with my testimony. I'm here because everything that I say to y'all is not for no one to come and stunt on me or to throw it in my face. You can't do that. I genuinely am a living testimony for Yahweh, and not to say that you have to be religious, you have to do it this way, follow it to the T and blah, but it's a relationship with you and him, and it's all about your heart. That's how he judges you. If you live by the law, you will be judged by the law. So it's not about living by the law, it's about trying to do right and be a vessel for him so that he can move through you, because that's the only way that any spirit can operate in this world legally, is through like a human, through that human entity, basically, that human vessel. God set it like that. I'm not speaking to you, Siri, I'm not speaking to you, mind your business. Like, I know we're in the Matrix, but honestly, I'm not one of them, okay?
sure I understand.
You don't need to, bro. You don't need to. But anyway, the point is, the devil is really a liar. But it's a journey, you know, and I'm just here to be a testament for that. That it's just a personal journey. So I'm gonna share my testimony. I'm really going to like tell you guys what it is, and that's why I'm the way that I am, because no one can actually tell me anything. Like, I live for Yahweh, and He's taught me so much, and I could have died so many times by my own hand, by the hand of others, like spiritual warfare, family, etc. And He kept me here. Like, He really kept me here for a reason. And I feel like at any moment, tomorrow's not promised to us, next year isn't promised to us. When you die, God forbid, like if we die today or tomorrow, everyone's gonna move on, and on top of that, they're gonna have opinions that does not do you justice. So you really just gotta live for you, and just make sure that when you do go back to eternity, because that's where we came from. Like, it wasn't just born and you know there's life after death and there was life before birth. Like, when you go back to eternity and to the Creator, you just gotta make sure that you can answer for everything that you've done. For me personally, I feel like the questions that I'm going to be asked and I need to have accountability for is, one, what did you do with my son, Yahshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ of Nazareth? What did you do with him that died on the cross for your sins? That's one. That's why I advocate for him. Y'all, he died for you too, no matter what, no matter how. Come to him in your sin. He's calling you. He wants you. Doesn't matter what sin you have. Does not matter at all. Like, we're all sinners. Every sin is the same. So it doesn't matter what sin you have. Come to him. He will fix you. And it's not religiously. It's that you're gonna want to just be a better you. Like, it's so beautiful. And two is like, what did you do with the gifts that I gave you, honey? Like, what did you do? Did you just go and like, you know, glorify the devil, glorify yourself? What did you do, you know? So me, I know what I'm dealing with, so that's why I'm who I am, innit? Hi guys, I'm back. We've had a lot of technical difficulties. I have like so many memory cards, like 128 gig, 68 gig, another 128 gig, and for some reason it's just saying that it's full. So I think this is much better. Okay guys, so yeah, I don't exactly know where I was. It completely threw me off, but the point what I'm trying to say is I just wanted to like run through everything with you, let you guys know my why. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, my why is I just needed clarity. I'm going through a lot in just my personal life. I've just turned 24 and I've had like a little existential midlife crisis, something like that, but a midlife crisis type of thing, you know, where I'm just like, I have all of these aspirations, all these dreams, all these goals and desires, etc., and I do feel like my desires align to Yahweh's desires for me. However, it's like I need to know exactly how I'm getting there, and I just don't feel, I feel a little bit stagnant. Even though things are happening, it's just not happening quick enough. I have like 5 years until I want to have my twins and start my family in that way. So I'm just like, okay, I have 5 years to get this done now, and like looking at it, anything can happen, especially with the God that I serve. So it's like, I just need clarity. I just need a lot of clarity, basically, you know? So basically, I just needed to align to God's will for me and just everything. I need to just focus on healing, on things that maybe I haven't actually healed from, that I'm just dealing with and just continuing. And I know you guys see me like so positive, so happy, always there to like give advice and motivation and etc., but all of this has come from experience. So like, it's not that like I'm just so motivated, it's that I've been hurt and I've been devastated, I've been disappointed, where I've just had to like learn the better way to like what's the word, approach things type of thing. So yeah, that's a little bit of like my why. Whew. Guys, let me just tell you something, right? When you take on a fast, like it says that this demon, like for example in the stories in the scriptures where the disciples couldn't cast out a particular demon, and then Christ said to them like, this demon, not all demons come out like just by saying it, this demon comes out by prayers and fasting only. So it's just letting you know like there's certain altars that like everything that's good or bad or whatever happens, it has legal right to happen. Anything that is bad that's happened, you just can't understand why. You need to understand that God doesn't just let these things happen, and the devil cannot go and overrule God. It's the way that it's legal, like legal right those spirits have. Like the devil has legal right, and he only operates in laws, basically. So when you do this, you're breaking down certain like strongholds, certain like generational strongholds and stuff like that. So you're breaking down certain things where it's beyond you. So certain family structures, certain things that aren't of God, that you're trying to like, that is tying you down, that you're trying to elevate from, it requires separation. Elevation to a point requires separation. It's hard because it most likely will be uncomfortable, because it will be the people that you love, friends or family, that you will need to do that from. And honestly, the Creator has honestly been like foraging my bushes. That sounds weird.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
He's been foraging my tree, like my seed that I've planted. He's been foraging it, and he's just been clearing up all of the dead roots and dead weeds. Like, it's so real. For example, like yesterday, the devil really tried it in regards of like even family and stuff like that, that he tried it in a way that he tried to like discourage me so that I wouldn't go and do this testimony. I won't go and do this. But this is just put me more on fire. Like note to you, Satan. Like, you're an imp. Satan, an idiot still. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. I walk by faith and not by sight. I'm legally blind. I put my faith in the Lord my God, and you know that's Jesus Christ, okay? Like, it's really that. Like, anytime you come at me, I'm only gonna go more into God, because I've already been in the world, and I know that ain't got nothing for me. Like, that ain't gonna give me what I need. I'm only gonna go deeper into God because I know how real He is. So, just a letter to anyone, or, you know, the devil himself, yeah? But anyway, moving on. He really is gonna try to attack you in certain ways. Like, when you are breaking down certain things, you need to be ready for it. It's not that you breaking them down and like it's easier. It's gonna be harder before it gets easier, because you're literally like rebuilding your foundations. It's very uncomfortable. If you've got a house right now, the guys, the builders are working on my balcony, and it's very uncomfortable. Like, it's a lot of work. It's very uncomfortable. It's not pretty. It's not pleasant at all. Like, it's uglier before it gets beautiful. So it's just life. So that's a little bit of a rundown, okay? So what I kind of wanted to do is kind of show you guys like a day in my life type of thing, like me fasting, what I would do, what I would eat. Obviously this is a Daniel fast, so I have so much fruit here. I'm just gonna like do a little lunch meal prep, which is basically just fruit and maybe veg, but fruit, and I'll do like, I got a juicer as well, so I'll show you that as well. And then I do some juicing, just like natural drinks. You're only supposed to drink water or natural juice. That's it, like nothing else. Not even tea. You're not supposed to drink tea either. So it's all of that. And I have some stats for you guys. I'm gonna put a picture of the before and after. I did weigh myself and everything, but I got my hair done literally a day before I weighed myself, which I realized then, like, the hair's so heavy. Like, that's definitely putting a couple grams on or something. So I'm just gonna give you guys my stats real quick. And for any scouts out there, I'm gonna give you these stats as well. So if you wanna scout me, you can scout me. Yahweh, enter the space. And thank you so much. And also I just want to do a little quick prayer. I'm going to start by doing a little quick prayer. Yahweh, thank you so much for everything that you've done for us. Thank you so much for waking us up today. It's a privilege. We ask that you just align us to your will. I ask that you align us to your will, Father, that you continue to bestow an abundance of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding upon us of who you are, who you've called us to be, and how we can align to that every second you give us life upon this earth. We ask, Father, that you just guide and protect us, that you are with us. We thank you for everything you've done. We repent of all sins, known and unknown, and we ask that we can just operate in your will. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jesus!
Amen. So that's just to clear the energy. Okay, that's like my sage. I don't use sage, I actually use incense, but that's like my little incense, okay? So this is like some stats that I took right before. So my height is 5'7", bust 80 centimeters, waist 60 centimeters, hips 80.8 centimeters, and I was 10 stone when I weighed myself prior to starting the Daniel fast. So I did do the partial fast up until that point for a week, but this is the Daniel fast, where you're still allowed to eat, is just fruit and raw foods. So I'm gonna just do a little run through and show you guys blah 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 blah. I'm gonna put a before and after picture up. I'll probably put this one up like next week and then the other one up the week after, where it's like completed. But I just want to tell you, so basically I started the fast technically on the 1st of February, but that was obviously the partial fast. I done that until the 8th, let's say 8th to 9th. So and technically, let's say 9th, and then I started the actual Daniel fast on the 9th of February, which was a week today. So I have, it's 21 days, 7, 14, 21, 3 weeks. So I've done 1 week and I finished on roughly the 2nd of March. So yeah. If you guys are seeing the roses as well, obviously yesterday would have been Valentine's Day. I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. However, we love some roses, right? It is a pagan holiday, so I don't celebrate any pagan holidays like Christmas, Easter, Valentine's, Halloween, etc. Yeah, so some people would be like, oh, how did you? It was great for me. God really did. He brought me to this fast at the perfect time. It was a fast that he appointed to me, it's not even my fast type of thing, because he genuinely, I can tell, like he genuinely didn't even want me to like partake in that Valentine's, because your girl got options, so don't even try. Your girl got options. It's just that I see that God really didn't want me to like do that fast. But I'll do like a little intimate stuff, like we can do a little intimate stuff like a dinner and stuff like that. It's just don't tell me Happy Valentine's Day. Like I rebuke that in the name of Yahshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. So yeah, anyway, what was I gonna say? Okay, so yeah, as I said, let's say I'm like 16 days into a fast, okay? So I'm into the fast, technically, right? 16 days into the general fast. And already, tomorrow your girl's getting a new phone. So at the moment I have I have the 12 Pro Max, the iPhone 12 Pro Max. I have it in graphite. I'm gonna get, I think 13 Pro Max. I think it's coming in blue or something like that. So that's coming tomorrow, which is great, and it's technically free, so it's a blessing already. I actually started a new job. I haven't actually started yet because it's a brand new organization. It's a brand new company, so they're starting up, but they've already started. I've already signed the contracts and everything, otherwise I wouldn't have talked about it. But your girl's got a new job, so that's cute. I'm actually moving out of this apartment, which is like a little bummer moment, but bigger and better and onto better things. You know, it's like I have attachment issues, so I really love like the security of this place. And obviously we have our concierge, we have the pool downstairs, we have the gym, the jacuzzi, the sauna, the steam room. We have 2 gyms on the complex. It's obviously gated, like a gated residence as well. Like you can only come in here if you're a resident. 24-hour concierge. It's a lovely life, you know, like I love this place, and like obviously we've been here for a very long time as well, but changes need to happen, and obviously this is a time of my life as well where I just really want a new space. I feel like a lot of people that I don't necessarily mess with anymore have been in this space. Like a lot of energy has been up in here, and I just want a completely new space for myself. So I'm moving into a 2-bedroom, because at the moment this is a 1-bedroom and it's not really got the space that I need really, but it's a 2-bedroom that we're moving into. And especially when it's time to eat, guys, you don't want to be like, oh, what do I eat, and like get frustrated because you don't have food already prepared, like that you actually want or you actually like to eat, like rather than resorting to like fruit. Even though that's my meal prep, like that's why I would prep. I actually love fruit though, so I'm excited when I have to eat it type of thing, like when that's the option. Anyway, so I think that's enough now for the thing. So far we got melon and we got apple. Simple. Okay, so I'm gonna pack them Okay guys, so yeah, let me put it down a little bit so you can see the bowls. So next thing to do then is to just go ahead and get some fruit, try to make it like equal, and pack your bowls. I bought these cute bowls, such a bargain. It was literally £2 for £5 in £2 for £5 at your local BM Bargains. How amazing was that? I think this is a great meal prep actually, because even though it's a lot of melon, it's good because it's gonna fill you up and it's gonna be a lot of water weight, so it's all good. And it keeps you full. Did I say that already? I'll probably have some in a bit actually as well. I'll leave some in the fridge and I'll just pick out that if I'm feeling peckish, rather than having like, I can't have any snacks anyway, rather than thinking about having snacks. Oh, I missed something. I knew it. Pineapple. I need me some pineapple. Guys, I almost forgot my whole pineapple. Like, am I crazy? Because honestly, I might say I don't want a pineapple, but I really miss it if I don't have it. Why is it not breaking? Okay. Yeah, I definitely miss it. So I'm gonna stand up for this one because precision is key with this one. So it's so like yellow, as you can see. As you can see, guys, yummy and yellow. What I try to do is like cut very close enough so I'm not wasting anything, but also like don't get any of the bristles, because it has like the protein breaking enzyme, and I'm not trying to lose my tongue this fast, you know, because all I can eat is fruit and veg. So I'm not trying to like erode my tongue so that I can like, I can't eat fruit anymore, especially pineapple. I love me some pineapple. So the thing is, I didn't used to cut pineapple like this. I don't know how I used to cut. I don't know how I used to cut pineapple. I didn't used to cut pineapple like this, and I don't know how I used to do it. Like, it's actually crazy. Like, how else did I cut a pineapple? How do you guys cut your pineapple? Is this the way? Is this like the universal way of cutting a pineapple now? Because it's simple. So much more simpler, trust me. Okay, so got my nice chunk of pineapple, like, oh, I wish. Okay, now I'll cut it away from the core. Oh, the pineapple juice looks so yummy. I'm gonna like grind that part as in my drinks. I might cook some pineapple, to be honest, like roast pineapple and like other bits and bobs. That'll be interesting. Cause I used to do like steak and watermelon. It's so yummy. Ooh, it's even dripping all over my leg. That's what she said. So yummy. Okay, now I need to fit them in here. I might take away like some garlic melon to fit more pineapple, because we love some pineapple over here. Me and my house, we love me some pineapple. Okay, that's one done. Hi guys, so I'm back again. I thought that I'm gonna share today's meal with you as well, just because yesterday was doing okay. Yesterday we were doing a little bit better. You know that scripture where it says like, I'm gonna do a new thing in you? He did that. Okay, so let me just take you guys through it a little bit. We have over here roasted squash, seasoned to perfection. We have breaded mushrooms. This is my snack for later because y'all know yesterday I had a little cake and, you know, it was a little cheat, you know. So that's, you know, we're back and better than ever. This is my signature fried rice with sweet peppers, celery, and just normal rice. This is my mixed veg with your beans and your this and your that. This one's with a sweet chili mix, so that one's like really yummy. This is rice spicy noodles, so it's rice. This bad boy, if y'all know, so obviously I'm Trinidadian, yeah, and I'm like, we know how to be cooking up veg, like we know how to throw it down with everything, every type of food, like that's us all over. So I'm like, okay, let me go back home a little bit and see what we do there. So I'm like, okay, Chana, you're this, you're that, you're Chana. I haven't got meat. Like, I can't do this meat thing. And it even looks like goat as well. So I'm like, let's incorporate it. Let's incorporate the mushrooms into the chickpeas. And let's do a thing and see what happens. Guys, if y'all know about doubles, boom. Say no more. If you know, you know. This is my other mixed veg. This is with cream of tomato soup base, so it's actually not with like any type of sauce. It's seasoned and then I put it with soup, so it's really interesting actually. And I've actually done it with chana, so it's got a little bit more veg in there. And then this is the roti, so that's gonna help just really like power the whole meal out. Okay guys, so I'm gonna show you the last little video just when it's all together, and there we go. Okay guys, I know you thought that was meat, but it's not. So this is my dinner for today. So right here we have our chickpeas, our curried chickpeas and mushrooms. Then we have our squash, our rice, spicy noodles, fried rice, mixed veg, breaded mushrooms, and then more veg. Then we have our roti over here, our dessert today, 2 potato croquettes. And then for tomorrow's lunch, we just have it the exact same thing, but just compiled. Okay guys, so I'm back with another little meal for the Daniel fast. So we have here our curry goat, but our vegan curry goat. So this is chickpeas and mushrooms. Then we have our naan bread, our roti, and that is filled with lentil. Then we just have a plain roti. Potato croquettes. This is our this is our mango chutney. So it has pepper, onions, seasoning, mango, and then coriander, and then you just blend it. Yummy. Plantain, you already know you cannot go wrong with a little plantain. And then you got your coconut rice. All together, this is another addition to the Daniel fast. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
I walk by faith and not by sight. I'm legally blind. I put my faith in the Lord, my God, and you know that's Jesus Christ. I'll pray this corporate prayer with church. I don't need the Pope. Handle life myself through Jesus' sense. Let me drive the boat. I walk by faith and not by sight. I'm legally blind. I put my faith in the Lord, my God, and you know that's Jesus.